witless, so I laugh till I'm crying. When the law come get me, no baby mama drama, nigga miss me. Why plant seeds in a dirty bitch, waiting to trick me? Another life for me, living carefree till I'm buried. And if they dare me, I'm busting them niggas until they scurry. I'm clearly a man of military means, and my artillery watching over me through every murder scene. And if the cops come arrest me in the evening, best believe they coming for my dogs in the morning. And if I die by slug, the death of a true thug, tell me when my niggas moment, getting blowed out. How I watch me murder the bird. I'm selling my soul, got tired of small time living. Niggas telling me no, I got mine, fuck them other suckers. That's the mentality, jealous ass busters, make it hell for a hustle. And if the cops come arrest me in the evening, best believe they coming for my dogs in the morning. Now I'm screaming fuck the world. And if I die by slug, the death of a true thug, tell me when my niggas moan. Best believe they coming for my dogs in the morning.
I don't understand, it's not the same rules. We all have to follow the same rules. The rules have to apply to every man, woman, and child. It cannot be just for the rich or for the poor. If it is, there's gonna be war. And that's what thug life is about. I'm showing you.
Black cotton, steady stressing, Smith and Wesson's got my blessings, lessons incessant. The worst question is the first question. Why do we work like slaves, sweating blades to an early grave? Never got paid, but still we slave in the non-trade. Answer that, then answer this too. Love's gonna get you, you know it's true. Life's a bitch shoe. You best to backtrack and try to act black and live. Not to be phony and positive, but why be negative? What's the matter, G? Black cat got your thumb, fat track got you sprung, now y'all. Do you feel me? Dumb, dumb, ditty, it's a me. Attempt to reach each and every brother on the streets. If not peace, then at least let's get a piece. I'm tired of seeing bodies on the streets, deceased. Looking through my high school yearbook, reminiscing of the tears. That's the
This is a brand new build from the Stam BK. First time I've tried this build, and I've absolutely loved it. I've got some clips coming out real soon. And honestly, bro, it's been ace. If you want a medium armor Stam BK with high resistances, tankiness, and damage with good sustain, this is the build for you. This is probably the best well-rounded DK build I've played in a long time. Okay, I've been struggling with DK to get 1vx's off because I just feel like you either go too tanky and you can't kill anyone, or you can kill people and then you're too squishy. So I've sort of found a medium in between them all, and I find this build is really, really effective, real good fun, and yeah, it has some really good burst and a really good grind down pressure as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it then. So let's go into the gear. So I'm using the Maelstrom Maul Nern. That's because it's Nern. Best in slot here would be Asylum Nern. Mike is Asylum sharpened. Okay, just because I don't have it the trait researched. Okay. But definitely best in shot here in slot would be Asylum Nernhound, but I'm using the Maul. I'm getting 0 benefit for basically because I'm not using a gap closer, but that's just because I'm a noob. And Hunty's crap. So, so yeah, Maelstrom Maul definitely not best in slot. I'd say Asylum is best in slot. Nernhound, give you that little bit of extra ulti regen. Okay, we're running Armor Master on the back bar. Okay, defending, run a nice little poison there. I'm just using damage here. Well, yeah, I'm just using that poison, whatever I had at the time. Okay, we're running reinforced and defending on the back bar of Armor Master. Bloodspawn, now if you're running with, say, a good group, a good strong group, or a Templar or something that's got good heals, okay, you can run this for a damage set, so you can either run 2-piece weapon damage, or you can run, you know, any other damage set that you would prefer to run, Valadref, or any, or even the one, I can't even remember the one that when you drop an ulti causes your weapon damage to go up. You could run that one as well. But because I'm always running solo, or I'm doing 2vx, Bloodspawn just helps with the ulti regen, allows me to get my burst more around, and also allows me to go up and above cap on resistances. Okay, and I'll explain why I do that in a minute. Okay, my next set is Fury. Okay, so I'm running Fury because as a DK, most of the time you're stuck in the mud, you're taking a lot of damage, you're just getting pounded on. You've got no dodge chance. You don't dodge roll too much on a Stam DK, especially not on a sword and board DK. you sort of just take a lot of the damage. So Fury is pretty much best in slot for Stam DK at the moment, just because it's the best way to amalgamate the amount of weapon damage you need to burn people down. Okay, you want this all in impen with max stamina glyphs. And then on the jewelry, we are running Fury. Okay, 1 stamina recovery to weapon damage, or robust. Okay. The reason I said about the resistances is because with stuff like Alley Drain, Mark Target, the things that bring your resistances down, if you sit just below or just on cap of resistances, and you still feel squishy, that's because people are debuffing you and bringing your resistances down. Okay, and it's normally, I think most of the debuffs are like 5k, so they drop your resistances like by 5k. So if you go slightly above the cap, when you get debuffed, you're sitting at cap still. So you're still getting that tankiness and you're still getting the full worth of your resistances. Let's go into the skills then. So I'm using Fragmented Shield. Okay, this just gives us our Major Mending. You can go for the one that gives you a little shield, but to be honest with you, the Major Mending for a longer period, 5.4 seconds, is definitely worth it, because it pretty much lasts throughout your whole vigor. So you have Major Mending throughout your whole vigor. Go Shuffle. Okay, like I said, this is medium armor build. Okay, so we're using Shuffle as our snare removal. Also reduces the damage from AoE. So these Stamplars that are out there at the moment with these meta builds hitting hard as trucks. Okay, this is the reason I'm going for Shuffle, because I need the damage reduction from the jabs. And plus various other things. There's so much AoE in this game. I find Shuffle really, really good. Okay, Vigor, this is our heal over time. Volatile Armor, this is going to be another resistance buff, so it gives us 5.2k physical and spell resistance. Okay, it adds a little dot to the enemy as well, but nothing, you know, that is any significant. Heroic Slash. Okay, so I do have 2 little setups you can actually do here, but I'll explain that in a minute. So I got Heroic Slash. Heroic Slash is pretty much perfect for this build, because you're going to start off when you see an enemy on your sword and board bar, you're going to wind up a heavy attack and do an Heroic Slash. You're going to proc your poison. You're also going to give them physical damage. You're going to reduce their movement speed by 60%. You're going to give them minor maim, reducing their damage done to you by 15%. And you're also going to give yourself minor heroism, granting yourself 1 ultimate every 1.5 seconds. And that's at the beginning of the fight. So straight away, you're snaring them, okay, and you're defiling them. Not defiling him, you're giving a minor maim, so you're reducing their damage income. So if they were to like insta burst you, straight away you've damaged and you've debuffed them, and you know, you're giving yourself minor heroism at the same time. So it's pretty OP skill, and really good for allowing you to get the pressure on the enemy immediately. Spell Wall. Okay, Spell Wall is going to be his backbar ultimate. This is going to be our emergency oh crap ulti when we got a lot of people beat down on you. Pretty much when you pop this ultimate, you're invincible for them 7 seconds, pretty much. As long as you're keeping your heals up, you're pretty much invincible for them 7 seconds. While you get this ulti, while this ulti is activated, make sure you're getting off the heavy attacks as much as possible to get your resource management back, for allow you to carry on surviving for the remainder of the fight, pretty much. Front bar, Venomous Claw. Okay, dot over time does a nice little bit of damage on the initial, but also, as you can see there, adds a lot of poison damage, and this really hurts. We go for Noxious Breath. Okay, the reason we go for Noxious Breath is it adds major fracture, reducing their physical resistance. So this is one of them debuffs. Okay, here, like you say, reduces their physical resistance by 3.2k. 5.2k. So if someone was sitting at cap before and then I hit them with this, they're now 5.2k under cap. Okay, so they're no longer as tanky as they were before. Where if someone's slightly over cap, and I hit them with this, and they're still sitting on cap, they're still going to be hitting. They're still, they're still going to be just as tanky because they're still at cap resistances. Okay, so that was a good. This is a good example of why we go just over the resistances cap on this build. Also adds a dot, which is always good. It adds extra pressure. These are his 2 dots. Rally, which is our burst heal, and also has weapon damage buff. Reverse slice, which is our execute. Okay, this is a must for me on DK. You can swap this out and run camo onto, but that means you got to rely on your dizzy swing leap damage to be really OP, and to be honest with you, it just isn't consistent enough, and leap misses a lot, and yeah, I'd 100% recommend using an execute, to be honest. Dizzying swing, okay, this is our main damage ability. Okay, dizzying swing, it is a bit touch and go. Sometimes you do find yourself in the animation of dizzying swing and you take too much damage, you have to cancel it, and you have to get on the back bar. But okay, but this is all about, IQ level, winding it up when you can. Don't be winding it up when you've got 3-4 people beating down on you. Do not go into a dizzying swing animation because you will be killed, okay? So it's all about getting that timing, finding the unbuffed enemy, healing up, making sure all your buffs are up, and then going for the dizzying swing leap combination, trying to get that burst, okay? Because you do not want to be caught casting this ability and taking too much damage. Okay, take flight. This is going to be our burst damage ulti, okay? Really love this ultimate. Oh, honestly, it's so much fun to use as well. When it pays off, when you get the dizzy leap combination and the execute, and you get it all in that split second, and it runs fluently when ESO's frames are actually working properly. Zos, sort your game out. It's actually so rewarding, honestly. It's beautiful when you drop the leap. I've tried Dawnbreaker, but I just feel like Dawnbreaker on Stam DK just doesn't feel as effective as it does on Stam Sork or Stam Claw. It just doesn't feel, it feels like it's missing the oomph on Stam DK. I don't know why. I just much prefer Leap, to be honest. And Leap's probably my favourite thing about being a DK, so I wouldn't swap that out. But if you find yourself not liking the dizzy and swing gameplay, okay, and you don't want to use the dizzy and swing, there is an alternative. You can go reverb instead of low slash, okay? This is going to be the defile. And then go cleave, okay? I haven't morphed this, okay? So you can go cleave here. For anyone who's you haven't seen this, you can cut this ability anytime. You don't need a target, and as you can see, there's like no cast time. It just, throws it out there. Okay. This morphed is a lot better, obviously. Okay, but it does physical damage and it causes a bleed as well. And to be honest with you, without looking it up, I don't know what the morphs do. But I'm pretty sure this is a really good replacement, to be honest, instead of Dizzy and Swing, if you don't want to sit there spamming Dizzy and Swing. But that's not my type of play style, to be honest. And also, I'd say this is more suited for if you were in a group and you've got a lot of burst damage going out, because you are removing an element of your burst damage by removing Dizzy and Swing. Okay, so let me just put these skills back because my OCD will wind me up. Okay, so that's it for the skills. Let's go into what food I'm using. Okay, so you can use speed and movable pots, which are, ideal for a Stam DK, to be honest. Give you that extra boosted speed, mobility, and give you the Stam back. Or tripods. Tripods are just as good. Gives you the magic pool, gives you a little bit of a heal, and obviously gives you the stamina back. Food, well, drink. I'm using Dubious Cameron Throne. Okay, because of the max stamina, the stamina recovery is needed to help with the sustain. And let's go over the champion points. Again, I say it on every build video. Champion points are personal preference. spec these to how you like to play and what's suited for you. My champion points might not work for you, okay? I say it every single time. It's out there as a guide. I do not believe my champion points are best in slot, because this is spec for my playstyle, not yours, okay? Okay, let's have a look at the stats then. So, buffed up with Armor Master, volley. We've got 34.5 and 31. Okay, with Bloodspawn prot, so spell resistance goes to 40k, and his physical goes to 38. Okay, that's above and beyond physical resistance. Okay, this is what I mean about if you were in a group, you could run a damage set. But as you can see there, our resistances there for medium armor are really, really impressive without a Bloodspawn prot. Okay, we got 3k crit resist, we got 3.5k, nearly 36k max stamina. We got 1.6 regen, which is lovely on a Stam BK, and our weapon damage on the front bar is 3.3 without the Fury. With Fury, it goes up to 4.2k weapon damage. So 4.2k weapon damage with 1.6 recovery, nearly 36k max stam, okay, and a silly amount of resistances. Yeah, it's basically the best all-round build I've played with in a long time, and I definitely 100% recommend it. If you don't want to be that standard stuck in the mud tanky DK that doesn't kill anyone, okay, then try this build out. This build has the mobility, has the damage, has the tankiness, and it's just real good fun. You know, you just cream people in. The dots alone adds the pressure, and you just see people struggling to just deal with the dots, and then you add the burst. It's just absolutely mega, and I'm really enjoying this build at the moment. Okay guys, so that's it for the build video. If there's any other questions, do go down on the comments below. I normally always miss something out on the build videos because I'm a nightmare. I don't write anything down, I don't script anything, I just spiel it off. So if you need to know anything else, just, you know, comment below. Please like and subscribe, guys. Yeah, peace out. Thanks for the support.